On today's show, a new edition of Dark Souls 2 is coming next year, Smash Bros. Breaks Wii U records, and details on Sunset Overdrive's new weapons pack. Hey everyone, welcome to GT News. Andrea Renee here for GameTrailers. Today's Tuesday, November 25th, and I've got some of the biggest gaming headlines, so let's get to it. First up, Dark Souls 2 is getting a new edition and it's coming next year. Bandai Namco and From Software announced that Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin will be coming to Xbox One and PS4. It's also going to be coming to PC, PS3, and Xbox 360 on April 7th next year. This version of the game will include all 3 downloadable content packs, and the PC, Xbox One, and PS4 versions will get upgraded visuals, rebalanced gameplay, more challenging enemies, if there could be such a thing, a new NPC to find more players in online games, new in-game events, and expanded lore, whatever that means. They haven't really given any details on how they're going to expand the lore. But the last-gen versions will get most of that stuff too, except the updated visuals and higher online player counts because the hardware just can't do it on the last-gen consoles. Now, if you already purchased all of the DLC and the game for last-gen, you'll be able to download a free patch that introduces the expanded story content and rebalances the game. But if you want all of the other bells and whistles, you're going to have to pay to upgrade. From Software has not said whether or not you're going to be able to transfer your save file, but after seeing it in action with GTA 5, it kind of feels like everyone is obligated to do this for remasters, remakes, or collections now. I mean, if you're going to be asking your audience to pay $60 to buy the same game with some extra features, granted, a year after it originally comes out, I mean, I feel like you have to have the option to transfer your save file. I mean, unless you guys really want to start Dark Souls 2 all over from the beginning. Maybe you do. Gluttons for punishment. I can see it in your eyes. I can't really see your eyes, but you know what I mean. Next up, Smash Bros. Is officially a hit. Yeah, like it takes a rocket scientist to make that observation. Nintendo announced this morning in a press release that Smash is officially the fastest selling Wii U title in America ever. Previously, Mario Kart 8 held the title, but Smash has dethroned the racing game by selling almost 500,000 units in the first 3 days after launch. Nintendo of America's Executive Vice President of Sales and Marketing, Scott Moffett, said, "The Nintendo holiday is off to a great start, but there's a lot of work left to do and a few more surprises in store for our fans." Not sure what Nintendo means by surprises, but maybe it's another Black Friday deal. They already have a couple that are announced, and I'll be going over all of those tomorrow. But have you guys played Smash yet? It's one of the highest Metacritic reviewed scores of the year, and it has 8-player local co-op. Who doesn't love that? If you guys want to learn more, you can check out our review over on our Reviews Hub or right here on GT News on YouTube. And lastly, Microsoft and Insomniac revealed details about the first downloadable weapons pack for Sunset Overdrive. The open-world traversal-focused shooter will add 4 weapons that you can kill all of the OD to your heart's content with. They include the Plague Bomb, which is an area effect weapon that makes enemies start vomiting, causing them damage over time, and then they'll finally explode when killed. There's the Rager, which releases a confusion-inducing cloud that makes enemies attack each other, and yes, they also explode when killed. The Shield Buddy activates a shield for you and your friends, but can also deploy bombs, making it both offensive and defensive. And lastly is the Multi-Lock Rocket Launcher, which is pretty self-explanatory. It locks on up to 8 targets and then makes them explode, because explosions are a big thing in Sunset City, I guess. The pack is free if you bought the season pass for Sunset Overdrive, or you can buy it for $4.99. If you guys haven't picked up the game yet, you can still get the Day 1 edition up until December 1st, which includes a special outfit and a special weapon. And I have to say, I really enjoyed my time with the game. I've had a lot of fun with it, love the customization. I definitely want to take the time to go back and play. There's just so many things to play right now. It's a really great time of year to be a gamer. And another game to add to that pile, Tales from the Borderlands. Yes, Telltale finally revealed that the game is available digitally today on Steam, PS3, and PS4. It's coming on Xbox One tomorrow, it's coming to Mac on Thursday, and it will be out for iOS and Android devices sometime before the end of the year. The first episode is called Zero Sum, and it introduces us to the 2 characters you'll be playing in the series. That's Reese, a Hyperion employee, and Fiona, a Pandoran con artist. Now, the whole point of the game is to figure out who is telling the truth of the same story, or maybe neither of them are. The previews that I've seen of it has some really cheeky writing, and I love Borderlands humor in their writing style. I am a little bit intrigued, or concerned maybe, to see how they're going to handle combat and the action sequences, since that's such a strong selling point of the Borderlands franchise, but I'm gonna have to play it to find out. So I'll bring you guys an update on that next week. If you follow me on Twitter, it's probably where I'm going to be able to expand on that the most. We'll of course have a review up on that very shortly, and thanks so much for watching. That's it for today's show. As always, please subscribe to our channel on YouTube if you haven't already, and be on the lookout for those Black Friday deals that I'm going to be bringing to you guys tomorrow, because shopping and saving money is one of my favorite things, or two of my favorite things, I guess I should say, to do in life, and I want to pass those savings on to you. Well, the knowledge, I should say. All right, guys, that's it. I will see you tomorrow.